Hello students, today we will discuss minor and cofactors, which is very important topic in determinant. Let this determinant or matrix 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So we first of all discuss about the minors. Okay, how to find minors. How many elements are there? 9 elements. Okay, so each element has minor. Total elements are 9. It means total minors are 9. So 9 elements means 9 minors. Okay, how to find minor? Look here, minor of element 4. Minor is just represented by Mij. The minor of element 4 is because 4 lies in first row and second column. It means we will write here M12. First row, second column. So now it lies in first row and second column. So just delete this row and this column, and what is left? 2, 8, 3, 9, and write in determinant form 2, 3, 8, 9. When you simplify it, you will get 18 minus 24, that is minus 6. So minor of element 4, that is M12, M12 is what? Minus 6. Similarly, if you find minor of element 3. 3 is where? It lies in first column, third row. Third row, first column, what it means? M31. And when you delete this row and this column, what elements are left? 4, 7, 5, 8. 4, 7, 5, 8. Write in determinant form. What will you get after simplification? 32 minus 35 is equal to minus 3. So by this way, you can find minor of other elements also. Can you got it? Now, one more point we'll discuss here. Order of minor. Order of minor. With order of minor, if order of a determinant is n, then order of a minor is n minus 1. Okay, order of its minor is n minus 1. Look here, what's the order of this determinant? 3. What's the order of minor? 2. Isn't it? So always remember this logic. This question may be asked in the exam as of 1 mark. Okay. Now we'll discuss what about the cofactors. Cofactors represented by Cij, I row, j column. How many cofactors of this determinant? How many elements? Obviously 9. So again, cofactors are 9 because number of elements equal to number of cofactors. Or you can say the number of minors also. Number of minors also. Got it? As if you want to get cofactor of A11. Same example, cofactor of this 11. So how to write? C11. Okay. Minus 1, 1 plus 1, and here you will write M11. Similarly, if you want to get C12, C12, minus 1, 1 plus 2, M12. C31, let's suppose that you want to get cofactor of A31 element. So C31 is what? Minus 1, 3 plus 1, M31. C23 you want to get 2 plus 3, M23. So by this way, by this logic, we can make a formula to find cofactor. What is that formula? The Cij is equal to minus 1 I plus j Mij. So this formula is to find cofactor of an element. Got it? One more thing I will tell you here that is very important. If I plus j is odd, then sign of cofactor is negative. Okay. If I plus j is even, then sign of cofactor is positive. How it would be? With the help of example I will tell you. Look here. Example. Find the minor and cofactor of 1, 4 minus 2, 3. Okay. So M11 minor of element A11 is what? Delete this row, this column. What is left? 3, 3. And how to write this? 3 like this. Similarly, M12. M12 is what? M12 is where? Here. Delete this column, this row. What is left? 4. So similarly, M21 is minus 2. M22 is 1. It's okay. Now we have to find cofactors also. Cofactors, C11 we have to find out, C12, C21, C22. Okay. C11, M11 right here, M12 right here, M21, M22. As I told you, these two concepts. If sum of I plus j is odd, I plus j is odd, 1 plus 2 is 3, that is the odd. It means we will write here minus in the starting. Before M12 you will write the minus sign. What about this? 1 plus 1, 2. Sum is even, positive sign, there is no negative sign. 2 plus 1, 3, again odd number, we will write here minus sign. And even 2 plus 2, there is no need to write minus sign here. To use this concept to write the negative sign. C11 is equal to M11. And what is M11? Is 3. So what is the value of C11? 3. C12 minus M12. What you'll get? Minus 4. Minus 4. And what is M12? M12 is 4. So it is obviously minus 4. C21 minus M21. This minus sign. What is M21? M21 is minus 2. Minus into minus plus, it becomes 2. Got it? And C22 is equal to M22. And what is M22? 1. So C22 is 1. So these are the minors and these are the cofactors. To find the cofactors, always remember one thing. If sum of I plus j is odd, then you will write here minus sign. It is odd, it is also odd. That's why we are writing here minus sign. Note it carefully. Okay. One more example. It was determinant of order 2. Now we'll take determinant of order 3. And how to find the minus. Here is an example of 3 by 3 matrix. How to find the cofactor of this matrix we will discuss. 101, 240, 3, 5, 6. These are the elements of this matrix. Now cofactors. We have to find cofactors now. Yes, C11, cofactor of this element. This element lies in first row, first column. So you will delete first row, first column. After that, what will you get? We will get 4506. 4506. After simplification, you will get 24. Got it? C12 now. C12, first row, second column. C12 is here. First row, second column. Delete. And what will you get? 0516. 0516. But one more important thing, always remember, sum of these numbers 1 plus 2 is what? 3. That is odd. If sum of these numbers or sum of I plus j is odd, we know very well we will write here minus sign, as I have told you earlier. After simplification, what will get? 0 minus 5, it becomes 5. C13, first row, third column. Delete first row, third column. What is left? 0410. You will get 0 minus 4 and minus 4. C21, it is odd, that's why minus sign right here. 2306 minus 12 minus 0, what do you get? Minus 12. Similarly, C22, C23, C22, second row, second column, second row, second column. What is left? 1316, 1316, and we will get 6 minus 3, that is 3. Got it? C23, second row, third column. Delete second row, third column, second row, third column. What will get? 1210. But it is odd. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 is odd. That's why I write here minus sign. 0 minus 2 and 2. C31. C31, 2, 4 and 3, 5. 10 minus 12, and after simplification we got minus 2. C32. 32, 3 plus 2, 5 odd, minus sign. Third row, second column. Third row, second column, 1305. 1305 minus 5 minus 0, and what will get? Minus 5. C33. C33. C33 means third row, third column, third row, third column. Delete these two. What is left? 1, 2, 0, 4. After simplification, 4 minus 0, 4 will get. Okay. So these are the cofactors of this matrix. And we will write always these cofactors in this order, that A is equal to C11, C12, C13, 21, 22, 23, 31, 32, 33. So what is the value of this? Put these values. What is the value of C1? C11 is 24. Okay. It is what? C12 is 5. It is minus 4, minus 12, 3, 2, minus 2, minus 5, and C33 is 4. So these are the cofactors. Now, one more important thing here. We can evaluate a determinant. Evaluate a determinant by using cofactors. It is another way to evaluate a determinant by using cofactors. What is that way? I'll tell you. There is a determinant A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Then value of determinant equal to sum of product of elements of any row or column with their corresponding cofactors. We can find the value of a determinant if we add product of elements of any row or column with their corresponding cofactors. Mathematically, what it means, let us suppose that we want to take R1, we want to evaluate this determinant by along R1. How to write it? By using cofactors. A11, cofactor of A11 is what? C11 plus A12, C12 plus A13, C13. Sum of product of elements with their corresponding cofactors. Got it? If you want to take C2, let's suppose that you want to expand this along C2. Where is C2? C2 is here. By using cofactors, what's the value of this determinant? Look here. A12, C12, A22, C22 plus A32, C32. Okay. So it is another way to evaluate a determinant. Okay students, now we'll discuss exercise 4.4, which is based on minor and cofactors, in the next video. Thanks.